everybody, very welcome to this video and our channel. In this video we are going to learn more about the techniques which are given by Dr. Joseph Murphy in his very popular book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. Before moving further, introducing my channel to everybody who are new to our channel. On this channel we are talking all about manifesting your specific person, manifesting your expect, manifesting money and lavish lifestyle, learning all the beautiful teachings of the best mentors whom I follow, and they have literally changed my life so much. And these are Neville Goddard, Dr. Joseph Murphy and Bob Proctor. So you will find various playlists, even including my own success stories, teachings of these mentors, and so many things. The playlists are there on our channel page, so feel free to save those playlists as well. And let's get started towards this video, wherein we are going to read the book as well, the chapter, and we are also going to discuss there and then only about these techniques. So there's already a video which is done on this, and I will link that video below in the description box. For those of you who want to learn all these techniques, these things will be at one place. So let's get started moving towards the next technique. Bourdain technique. Charles Bourdain was a professor at Rousseau Institute in France. He was a brilliant psychotherapist and a research director of the New Nancy School of Healing, who in 1910 taught that the best way to impress your subconscious mind was to enter into the drowsy, sleepy state, or the state akin to sleep, in which all efforts were reduced to minimum. Then in the quiet, passive, receptive way, by reflection, he would convey the idea to the subconscious. The following is his formula. A very simple way of securing this, that is impregnation of the subconscious mind, is to condense the idea which is to be the object of suggestion, to sum it up in a brief phrase which can be readily graven on the memory and repeated over and over and over like a lullaby. Some years ago, a lady in the Los Angeles was engaged in a prolonged bitter family lawsuit over a will. Her husband had bequeathed his entire estate to her and his sons and daughters by previous marriage, were bitterly fighting to break the will. The Bourdain technique was outlined to her, and this is what she did. She relaxed her body in the armchair, entered into the sleepy state as suggested, then condensed the idea of her need into a phrase consisting of 6 words, easily graven on the memory. It is finished in divine order. The significance to her of these words meant that infinite intelligence operating through the laws of her subconscious mind would bring about a harmonious adjustment through the principles of harmony. She continued this procedure every night for about 10 nights. So she was repeating, it is finished in divine order in the drowsy, sleepy state for 10 nights. After she got into the sleepy state, she would affirm slowly, quietly, and feeling the statement, it is finished in divine order, over and over again, feeling a sense of inner peace and an all-pervading tranquility. And then she went off into her sleep, the normal sleep. On the morning of the 11th day, following the use of above technique, she awakened with a sense of well-being, a conviction that it was finished. Her attorney called her the same day, saying that opposing attorney and his clients were willing to settle. A harmonious agreement was reached. The harmonious agreement was reached, and litigation was discontinued. So it's kind of summarizing technique. It is kind of making it into the affirmation and repeating it over and over again, and feeling is a secret what Neville Goddard highlights She was constantly feeling that it is finished, and the affirmation used was, it is finished in divine order. So, in whichever way that is good for everybody, God will give it to her. And it occurred in just 11 days. So, fantastic technique. Let's move towards the next technique, the sleeping technique. By entering into sleepy, drowsy state, effort is reduced to minimum. The conscious mind is submerged to a great extent when a sleepy state. The reason for this is that the highest degree of outcropping of the subconscious occurs prior to sleep and just after we awaken. In this state, the negative thoughts, which tend to neutralize your desire and so prevent acceptance by your subconscious mind, are no longer present. Suppose you want to get rid of a destructive habit, assume a comfortable posture, relax your body, and be still. Get into a sleepy state, and in that sleepy state, say quietly over and over and over again as a lullaby, I am completely free from this habit. Harmony, peace of mind is regaining supreme. And repeat it slowly, 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 quietly, lovingly for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 9 in the morning. Each time you repeat the words, the emotional value becomes greater and greater. When the urges are coming to repeat the negative behavior, once again repeat the formula loudly to yourself. By this means you induce your subconscious mind to accept this idea, and then the healing follows. Next technique, the thank you technique. In the Bible, Paul recommends that we make known our requests with praise and thanksgiving. Some extraordinary results follow this simple method of prayer. The thankful heart is always close to the creative forces of the universe, causing the countless blessings to flow towards it. And by law of reciprocal relationship, based on a cosmic law of action and reaction. For instance, a father promises his son a car for a graduation. The boy has not received a car, but he is very thankful and happy and very joyous, as though he had actually received the car. He knows that his father will fulfill his promise, and he is full of gratitude and joy, even though he has not yet received the car. Objectively speaking, he has, however, received it with joy and thankfulness in his mind. I shall illustrate how Mr. Brooke applied this technique with excellent results. He said, bills are piling up and I'm out of work. I have 3 children and no money. What should I do? Regularly every night and morning for a period of about 3 weeks, he repeated the words, "Thank you, Father, for my wealth," in a relaxed and peaceful manner, until the feeling or mood of the thankfulness dominated his mind totally. Then he imagined he was addressing the infinite power and intelligence within him, knowing, of course, that he could not see the creative intelligence or the infinite mind. He was seeing with the inner eyes of spiritual perception, realizing that his thought of image of wealth was the first cause, relative to the money, the position, and the food he had. His thought, feelings was the substance of wealth,